Hello, class. This is Joseph Gibson from APD Week 2. Uh, this is my project review video. I had a pretty good time doing this application so far. Ran into a couple of issues. One was with my map view. I talked about in the discussion. I'm going to jump to the code real quick. In the code, I was having some problems initially with the map view not zooming, number one, and also it wasn't showing my current location. Um, I think I worked through that portion of it, but I'm still having a problem in the fetch data here. So I'm not sure if something changed from iOS 7 to iOS 8 as far as how to use the Google Places API, but I am still working through it. So that's going to be my biggest issue so far. As far as functionality goes, besides that, I do have a couple of small bugs that are, minor things right now, but would be major if this was actually being produced today. One of those things is that I have in my login view here. Okay, you see I have the two text fields here and create account as my sender here, right? So I'm saying here that if the text field is empty and if there's no errors, excuse me, if there's no errors here, right, then it can perform the segue with identifier login. So that means it's already checked to make sure we have a valid user and password. Okay. So if there is an error, then it's supposed to just throw this alert view and not do anything. The problem is, I'll show you when I run the code, is even if I don't have if I either don't have a connection, or if I put in the wrong password, or if I just don't put a password at all and hit the login button, it still performs this portion of the code and goes into the application. So that's a minor issue I have to work through as well. Another issue is once you're logged in, if you don't hit the sign out button and you try to, if you close the app and try to log back in, you're still actually logged in, and it gets a little funny there too. So if I'm logged in and I close the app and try to run it again, let's say I hit the sign up button here, it'll load the view, but then it'll skip right back to the home screen, to the main view controller. So this is a quick demonstration. I have already created an account, but I guess I can run through that real quick. So see, that's what I was telling you about. If I'm already signed in, it'll go right to the application. So we don't want that. So I'm going to go into my settings here, sign out, and then I'm going to stop it and run it again. So I apologize for the back noise. I have nowhere else to go right now, so bear with me. So I signed out, and I'm going to sign up and create a new account for you guys. So my username is going to be Joe3. Email is going to be @linemail.com, and then my password is going to be test3. Test3. Also, I made this little toggle switch here. I actually didn't know that there wasn't a checkbox in the storyboard options here. So I found a good tutorial how to make my own. So that's cool. So now, tile it for whether it's not a beautician. If you're a barber or beautician. So hit submit, and we have the output here. So it's saying that it was registering and registered successful. The email is already taken because I've used it I think one other time now. And then we're logged in. Current location. Okay. Now I can show you here. So what I wanted to do was when I click on a button here, it should drop the pins to the beauty salons that are surrounding my current location. Unfortunately, when I hit it, then I get an error, and I have set up a breakpoint to catch all exceptions here. So I do know it's having to deal with my NS dictionary and response data from the JSON here. So I haven't quite figured out why it's getting caught up here, and from a couple of Google searches, there's been some issues with the API and just the whole map view integration. I think I was working through most of that, but there's still something that's caught up there. But that's pretty much it for the app, actually. I did get some, I was able to, let me show you the login here. So Joe 3 and test 3. Oh no, I'm having an error logging in. There was an error in the registration, so that happens as well. Sometimes I just lose connection to the parse for some reason. But nevertheless, we're in. And then I have a little slide navigation going on here. Right now, there's nothing on this other screen except for this setting screen because I just wanted to have my sign on button go. So, I mean, that's where we're at now. I'm kind of proud of how it looks. I still have a lot of work to do as far as functionality and getting these features to work the way I want it to. So, thanks for watching, and good luck.